Trump also said a substantially enlarged and rebuilt prison would serve as a symbol of law, order, and justice in all caps. This bad boy look rough. Jesus. This bad boy look rough. Sheesh. He's opened up Alcatraz prison. So more money is about to go to prisons, which is awesome, which is dope. All right, so President Trump called on his administration to reopen and expand Alcatraz so authorities could send the dregs of society to the notorious California prison more than 6 decades after it closed. I guess this is in place of sending them to other countries because apparently America don't like that. They want our prisoners to stay here so they can be loved on by their family members and then they can get out and wreak horror and terror all over again. The commander-in-chief announced Sunday that he was directing the Bureau of Prisons and other federal agencies to get the massive island facility off the San Francisco Bay, which has long been the lure of Hollywood, back up and running again to lock away homegrown repeat criminals. For too long, America has been plagued by vicious, violent, and repeat criminal offenders, the dregs of society, who will never contribute anything other than misery and suffering, he wrote on True Social. When we were a more serious nation in times past, we did not hesitate to lock up the most dangerous criminals and keep them far away from anyone they can harm. That's the way it's supposed to be. No longer will we tolerate these serial offenders who spread filth, bloodshed, and mayhem on our streets. Trump also said the substantially enlarged and rebuilt prison would serve as a symbol of law, order, and justice in all caps. This bad boy look rough. Jesus. This bad boy look rough. Sheesh. It's going to take a pretty penny to get this bad boy back in shape. Wow. This joint is in the middle of the island, man. I've seen movies about, but this is wild. Then they're saying that the logistics behind the presidential order are thornier. Like the island is now a major tourist attraction that is run by the National Park Service and attracts thousands of visitors each year. It's also a designated national landmark. Alcatraz was initially closed because its infrastructure was crumbling and it was too expensive to keep running, given all food, supplies, and all necessities had to be delivered by boat. So they're walking in it right now, looking around, trying to see, let me see. Okay, these walls don't look like they're falling. Let's go and look inside. Okay, nice cages. Okay, the criminals will like this. Nice. The facility was operated as a major federal detention center between 1934 and 63. It was nearly inescapable because the island was surrounded by strong currents and ice cold water. Some of its most famous prisoners included gangsters Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly. The island has become the subject of several Hollywood blockbusters, including The Rock. Yep, that's why I saw it, starring Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage, in the 1979 film Escape from Alcatraz, starring Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood was my first, was he a hero actor that I followed? Like he was just a cat, bro. And plus, since my middle name is Clint, I tried to tie my middle name into somebody that, that was cool, I guess. During Alcatraz's 29 years as a prison, 36 men made a bid for freedom, with nearly all of them dying or getting captured by guards. So they're actually working on this, man. They trying to get this bad boy reopened. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this. To this day, it remains unknown if 3 inmates, brothers John and Clarence Anglin, and fellow inmate Frank Morris, successfully made it off the island alive during their attempted escape in 1962. Trump, in his social media post, said the country can't be held hostage by criminals, thugs, and judges that are afraid to do their job and allow us to remove criminals who came into our country illegally. The Republican has railed against federal judges who have slowed his efforts to boot alleged gang members and ship them off to infamous to the infamous El Salvador mega prison. So just last Thursday, District Judge Fernando Rodriguez, who was appointed by Trump, blocked the U.S. government from using the Alien Enemies Act to deport suspected members of the Venezuelan gang Tren de Agua. Trump also ordered the FBI, the Department of Justice, and the Department of Homeland Security to help get Alcatraz reopened. So that's where we are right now. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week. And you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. All right, so I don't know how I feel about it. Not sure how I feel about it. I think the funds that will be used to rebuild Alcatraz prison could be used elsewhere, but that's just me. That's just me. I don't know a whole lot about it, man. So I really can't speak too much on it. I can give you my opinion, but my opinion is just an opinion, man. I like for my opinion to be, well researched and whatnot. And I don't know too much about how much funding we have that's allotted to these prisons. I don't know if we could potentially use that funding for something else, use it in another way that could accomplish the same goal. But at the end of the day, I do know that there's a problem we're having in our country where people are committing heinous crimes all the time. And then they're just back out on the streets like it ain't nothing. And then whenever you arrest a criminal, like for something that's even caught on tape, there's a whole side of our country who's supporting that criminal, who's backing that criminal, even if you can see them committing the crime right there on film. Nobody give a damn. This country is going, oh man, this country going to hell in the handbasket, man. With gasoline draws on, bro. This country is something else, man. Where we going? It's the divide, though. Like, it really is the divide, for real. It's the divide.